What's going on? Welcome to a brand new edition of Billboard Live. I am joined by international superstar.
Okay, I'm blushing now.
Mr. Nicky Jam. What's going on, dude?
Everything beautiful, everything
Thanks for stopping
nice.
by. We've got quite the crowd. You can't see it at home, but to watch this little conversation you and I are going to have. And there's a lot to have a conversation about, a lot to talk about. And first off, congratulations from us here at Billboard to you. You got a hit record with X on your hands.
Amen, amen, amen.
Number 71 on the Billboard Hot 100 this week. Jumped 9 spots. It's a pretty big jump, and especially for a Spanish-speaking song.
Exactly. No, it's I was a whole year recording. I'm doing the series for my life story. And it took me, like I was working 12 hours a day recording because I'm playing myself in the series. So I was away from the music for almost a year. So to come back with this song and, 200 million views in 2 weeks is crazy.
Now, you got to clear something up for me with your buddy J Balvin. I thought it was J Balvin, and then he goes top 10 with Mi Gente last fall, and everyone's telling me it's Balvin.
J Balvin. Balvin, yeah.
It's like somewhere in the middle between what I just said?
I mean, you say Balvin?
I used to say Balvin.
J Balvin.
And then everyone was like, he's top 10 this week. It's Balvin.
You just said El Ganador. So it's it's normal, But it's El Ganador.
El Ganador.
El Ganador. But anyways, my Spanish is, I'm a Puerto Rican, so our Spanish is like not the best Spanish.
It's better than mine.
Yeah, I mean, Colombians, Venezuelans, they have a better Spanish. But Puerto Ricans is more, we got a street slang when we talk. So it's like, El Ganador, papi, Ganador, with the L. So, but yeah. I know it's better than yours.
Yeah. I'm not going to attempt what you just said.
Nah, but I'm going to show you everything, though.
I hope.
I got you.
We had Maluma here not too long ago, and he was giving me like a rundown of all his song titles.
He got the perfect Spanish. He's from Colombia.
Yeah.
He has that. Pues, todo perfecto, todo es lindo.
Getting Maluma impressions here on Billboard Live.
Entonces, ¿qué, mamacita? Todo bien.
How long back, or how far back, I should say, does your friendship go with J Balvin? Now I'm nervous how the hell to say his name. With Jay. Let's leave it at Jay. Let's get casual.
Well, actually, our friendship has been almost a decade, but it's not really that. It's not like the longest friendship, but we act like we know each other for 20, 30 years.
Was it always like that? Like the minute you met him?
He's always like, Bobby's like a little kid. Like his attitude's like he's 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because he's immature, but he's really smart for business.
Yeah.
So it's like
a great balance.
It's a combination.
Yeah, it is. Both worlds.
It is. So I'm like the old grumpy guy. I'm 37 years old. I've been in the game for 25 years, and when he's with me, it's like when you got an old Chihuahua, and you put a brand new Chihuahua next to it, and it starts bothering the old Chihuahua, and the old Chihuahua like, why you bring you here? That's what I feel with Balvin. So I need him in my life, and he needs me. You know what I'm saying? So we bother each other. I'm a clown, but in a different way.
Yeah.
So it's like, we are competition, but we don't act like competition.
Right.
Because we don't see it that way, because we realize that we could be successful both doing everything we do without that mentality about war. You know what I'm saying? Normally, top dudes in our position right now, back in the days, were in war when they were competing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Much like hip-hop in America, you know what I mean? It used to be very like, well, who's number one? And now I think it's a much more collaborative culture.
It's about who's the best. So we're not trying to play that game, and I think people feel that, they see that, and they like it. But it's a more Colombian thing. The culture in Colombia is way different. You know what I'm saying? In Puerto Rico, we're really competitive. We want to compete. No, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? It's like the American culture too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the best. Colombia, it's like, they have a more humble mentality about that, and that's what I learned about Colombia, and I like so much about that beautiful country that it showed me how to keep my feet on the ground.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about your acting in just a few seconds, but you know what I want? I want like a buddy movie, like a buddy flick with you and Jay.
I'll be crazy. I haven't seen Jay acting. He comes out in my series, actually.
Okay.
But he's playing himself, so
right.
And it's like a short thing. But I think he has the power to do pretty much everything he wants, because he's a good artist, and
totally.
Probably will do something. I definitely want to do comedy. I'm doing a new series that I wrote myself. It's about this Puerto Rican kid that he was in the streets of Puerto Rico, and his grandfather was Colombian. He died. He passed away, and the kid from Puerto Rico inherited a barbershop. So he's always here. He's happy. He thinks he has like he's rich. You know what I'm saying? So he goes to Colombia and he realizes the barbershop is like an old barbershop that hasn't been used for years. And the way the series works is I'm this guy that invites a whole bunch of celebrities, and let's say one episode is Neymar.
Nice.
And he sits down and I start telling him stories, funny stories about
in the shop.
In the shop.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the new series I'm working on.
I like that.
And then once you'll see Neymar, then you see Daddy Yankee, you see Luis Fonsi.
Yeah.
And it's about me, about all my clowns, my clowning things and everything that I do. Yeah, man, you guys are gonna like it.
That's tight,
something
man.
crazy. So I'm already working on some comedy. I'll probably put J Balvin in there. J Balvin's
throw J a bone.
Everything. He's always there, man. He's always there. Yeah.
How did X come about? Just taking it back to kind of like the first like iteration of that song. You decide to come back with this song. Is it just a foregone conclusion? I'm gonna work with Jay on it.
I'm gonna give you. Do you know? There's a question that nobody's asked me. That's a very important question about X.
What is that?
Where does the name come from?
Okay.
And
hey, where does the name come from?
And that's the craziest thing, because we didn't have a name, so we just put X.
No.
Yeah.
Was it like a working title, like just sharing the track back and forth?
We was trying like, what name can we put? And then we're like, because it doesn't even have a hook. The song doesn't have a hook. It's just a beat. Wee nee 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 nee. We're like, what? We can't call it nee 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 nee. I said, you know what? Just call it X. X name. X nombre. Because in Spanish, you use X when you don't know something. So you just say X carro or X something. You know what I'm saying? So that's the name of the song. It doesn't have a name.
That's crazy.
It's just an X.
And now
a lot of people didn't understand. It was like, why X? It has nothing to do with the song. It really doesn't. If you listen to it, there's nothing with it. No, it's just us with no X. But that's where the name came from. And the song, coming back for the real question that you asked me, Balvin already had this song that somebody sent to him from Aruba, and these cats that had like that Jamaican dance hall vibe did this beat, and Balvin sent it to me. He's like, "Yo, I got this track," and I'm like, I said, "This is a hit," you know what I'm saying? And for real, J Balvin came with love because he knew I needed a single, you know what I'm saying? So he could have just kept this song for him. And he was like, nah, man, yo, I want you to have this single for you. So he gave me this single. Like, he gave it to me. And I appreciate that so much from J Balvin. And I think, if you listen to my music, it's more about melody. There's always a hook in my songs. It's not really a song about the beat. It's more about my melody. So it's a whole different vibe. And I thought it was the best moment for me to do something different in my career. So I said, forget it. This song's gonna be a hit. I'm gonna record it. The lyrics they're already there. Everything was there. I needed to hear myself with somebody else's pencil because I write all my music, and it was the right move. The whole strategy. I mean, the video. The first time y'all saw me dressing in colors in a video, because I always dress in black, and Balvin told me that he'll give me the song, but I had to promise him that I would dress in colors.
That was the deal?
He be saying some crazy stuff like that. Like, it's really important for me to wear colors. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll wear colors. Just give me the song.
Yeah, exactly.
I took the song.
I got the track.
And it was funny because I was like I was in stores looking for colors for the first time in my life because I was always dressed in black. It was like something I couldn't stop. I don't know. I mean, it was like, it's a color I like. People would ask me, why do you dress in black? I was like, there's not a darker color. This is the color I like, It's a color I like using. But people noticed that I always dress in black. So I said, okay, so I'm going to keep doing this because it's already like, it's something that people recognize me as, so I'm going to dress in black. But what they didn't know was I used to be fat. And then I got skinny. Well, I was skinny, and then I got fat, and then I got skinny again, and then I get fat again. I said, black is the best color because you can't tell.
Slimming, as they say.
It slims you, you know what I'm saying? And then from the guy that edits the video, he can make you skinnier, you know what I'm saying? He can hook you up. So, it was just me, it's me doing tricks on people, playing tricks on people. They don't know if I get fat or skinnier. And then Balvin's like, I want you to wear colors. So the whole video is a colorful video. The sound is brand new. Everything is brand new. And I owe it to my boy, J Balvin.
Totally. And all the success, I imagine, right? All the sweeter because it's with your boy, Balvin. Yeah.
Of course. I mean, it's so organic, our friendship, And yeah, they call it the bromance and all that.
Do you like that term, bromance?
It sounds kind of weird. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the man sting. I don't know. But, you know, whatever. I mean, I love him. He loves me. We brothers, you know what I'm saying?
It's a brotherhood.
Yeah. It sounds better, though.
Yeah.
The brotherhood.
Let's stick to brotherhood.
Yeah. Brotherhood sounds better for me. But, yeah, man, he's my brother, and, you know, he's a cool cat. And like I said, he didn't need to give me this hit. And he gave it to me. But he knows I could deliver, too. That's an important thing. You can't give a song to anybody.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know Nicky's going to kill it. And, you know, I killed it, and we came out with the song.
Let's talk about the, I'm going to butcher this. You ready? El Ganador.
Okay, the series?
Yes.
Well, this is the story of my life. So there's a lot of things you're going to see here. It's going to be really graphic because the whole idea of this series is for the youth to learn what route to take in their life and what route not to take. I don't know if you guys know about my story, but, you know, I come from a broke-down home. My mom was a drug addict. My dad was a drug addict himself. I was a drug addict at one point in my life, too. And we struggle a lot. You know, my family struggled a lot. This began since I was a little kid, and I had to go. My father was arrested with, they caught him with drugs, and he had to go to Puerto Rico to raise us as a fugitive. You know what I'm saying? And then they incarcerated him, and it's showing you where I came from and all the struggle in my life, and why did when I got my first opportunity to be a superstar in my country in Puerto Rico, I lost it because of drugs and because of all of that. So you're gonna see all this in the series. It's really graphic, it's crazy, but at the same time, it's a beautiful message. Because today, my dad has been clean for 20-something years. My mom has been clean for 10 years. I've been clean for 6 years. And we left all that behind, and we live in a nice, healthy life, thank God. And, you know, it was hard to tell my dad, hey, Dad, because my dad's old school. I'm like, yo, I got to tell everything in the story. He's like, yo, man, I don't know about that, papi. Coño, Nicky, but again, you can't tell everything, man, you know? Everything, man. You know, I did a lot of things, and I know, papi, but the thing is, people got to learn about us, our last name, what we came from, and you should be happy because you're not doing that anymore. So that means that you're a role model yourself. You're not going to tell your story. And you're like, oye, ¿tú sabes qué? Yeah, man. I like that. But if they throw me out of the work, I'm working, you're gonna give me money, right? He's like, yeah, of course I got you, papi. I always got you. And then I covered him, you know what I'm saying? Because his mentality is that if they know what he did in the past, he's not going to be able to work anymore.
Right.
Well, I don't want him to work anymore, you know what I'm saying? I take care of him. But you know how people are, especially from the old school, they can't stop working because they feel like they need to keep working. So that was one thing. My mom didn't care. I'm like, yo, Mom, I'm going to say everything. Like, dile todo, papi, todo lo que tú quieras. Say everything you want to say. I don't care. So, you know, it's a hard story. It's crazy. The cast is incredible. We took our time to get it, to find it. But I'm going to tell my story. And I'm going to get a lot off my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep looking further because that's what I needed to do. So a lot of people are like, was it hard for you to tell your story? And I said, yeah, but at the same time, it's something that I needed to do. And it's funny now because now they're offering me to do an American movie about the series. Like, I can't put it behind right there. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the movie right now. So I'm in that situation right now that I'll probably do the movie too.
Right.
Let's see, you know, if his business good, we'll probably do the movie because the series is gonna be so perfect that I don't even think people want to see that movie after seeing the series.
Someone who has been through so many hardships, as you just said, was there a particular traumatic scene to have to shoot, because you do play yourself in the new series, that you had to revisit a moment in your life that maybe, I'm sure much of it was therapeutic, but was there one moment or maybe two moments?
There were a couple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What comes to mind?
First of all, when I was fat, like I said, so I had to get fat again for the series, and I had to put like a costume on, like a big bodysuit, whatever. It looked funny at the beginning when I put it on, but then when I put on the hair I had back in the days, and I put the glasses, and I sat down, and I remember how I used to be and how I used to look when I was in that dark moment. It was hard for me to, you know, see me like that again, because I was living that moment again. And the parts where I was trying to talk to my mom, trying to get back because my mom, I stopped seeing my mom when I was 8 years old because my dad took me to Puerto Rico and my mom was in a very bad spot. And I saw my mom, you could say 13 or 15 years later when I was already a grown up. So I was always looking for my mom. And one of the reasons why I always try to get to my mom was I use the music as like, I always thought if I could have a hit song, probably my mom, wherever she's at, she could listen to me and she could find me. You know what I'm saying? So I was always trying to like get the attention of my mom. So I think my whole struggle in my life, everything was about my mom. Because I had my dad, and my dad was, you know, my dad's the best dad in the world, but you need your mom. There's only one mom. So the story is about the love of my mom that I always needed. And there's some conversations where I'm talking to my mom on the phone, like trying to get to her, and she wasn't ready to talk to me on the phone, that I really cried because I remember that moment. And a lot of people probably, when they see this, they're going to say, Nicky's a really good actor. You know what I'm saying? Because if you could cry acting, man, you made it. But I wasn't acting. It was just me remembering those moments. And I hope you guys enjoy the story. It's a really beautiful story. And it's coming out, I think, in June. So
June, right on. A
check
release
it out.
date yet, or just like a general idea of June? Do we know?
It's after the World Cup.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, because nobody's
Well,
gonna
June is
watch
going to be here before we know it anyway.
Nobody's
so
gonna
it's like-
watch anything
except for the World Cup. Yeah.
So yeah, you got to
Good release strategy there. I mean, you've come such a long way throughout your life to this point where you have fans, not just we're talking about your United States fans going to number 71 on the chart this week, but a very famous fan, Will Smith, likes X apparently.
Yeah, we'll be doing,
Old Will.
Nah, that's crazy because I was in my plane, right, and I landed on I think it was El Salvador. When I landed there, I'm looking at, because I post everything on my Instagram. I always run, but when I can't do something, when there's something important, I got a guy that does it for me. Mm-hmm. So I land to El Salvador and I look on my Instagram. And I see Will Smith in my Instagram, and I didn't post it. So I'm like, what's this? So I look, and I see him doing a song, and I see him dancing and saying, yo, this is a song that I jammed to before I'm on set. And he starts singing the song, No te lo voy a negar, and he's doing that. I'm like, oh, my God. I'm like, no, this song's a virus.
Crazy.
This is crazy. Will Smith trying to learn the words to it. He likes the song. And then from there came a relationship because I told Will, after he did that, I got into contact with his manager, and I was saying I'm so, I was so grateful for what he did. And he's like, yeah, you know what? Awesome. I want you to do the remix for the song Icon, my son's song Icon. I'm like, what? Come on, man. I already got the verse written down, man. I got you. So, yeah, so I'm doing the remix of the song. So I didn't only get a post from Will Smith. I'm working on his son's song Icon, and I was crazy about that song. And it's funny because I would have never thought he was gonna let me do a remix of that song. So yeah, I mean it can't be better than that. I'm blessed.
That's crazy. Wait, when can we hear the Icon remix?
Well, he just told me this news like 2 days ago, and I've been here promoting.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get to the studio,
oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna give it that Spanish vibe. They need that sazon con Goya. You know what I'm saying on the song.
What he said.
Yeah, what I said.
Did you
gotta taste it though?
Now, did you grow up a fan of Will? Like, do you have any favorite Will Smith movies?
So, Pursuit of Happiness. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, all of them. Bad Boys, all the Bad Boys.
Men in Black
Was
back in the day.
Was it Hitch, the movie that?
Yeah, he's in Hitch.
I love Hitch.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know it was Snitch, Hitch, Stitch. I was like, I don't want to, because I always have a hard time with that name. But I love the movie Hitch. I mean, everything he does, even the Ali movie, even the movies that probably wasn't the biggest in the box office, I like from Will, because I just like Will, his personality.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince, he killed it there. He was so funny there. And who doesn't love Will? I mean, it's Will Smith. I mean, it can't be bigger than that.
Well, I thought, you know what, as like a thank you to Will, he did sing your song. So I thought here, we're actually celebrating 20 years ago, around this time in 1998, the #1 song on our chart was Getting Jiggy With It by Will Smith.
Na 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 na.
You know it.
Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. Yeah, but you know what? The rap is kind of hard though.
Do you want to give it a shot?
I'm
We got the
gonna try
lyrics
it.
up on our monitor right here. We got the instrumental. Can we cue it up?
I'll try, but I'm sorry if I messed. Anyways, Will messed up a little bit with my song.
There you
Not a
go.
little bit, a lot. You know, till I need God, he was saying. So if I mess up, it's okay.
All right, if Megan over here can cue it up, I'm going to get out of Nicky's way. And this is Getting Jiggy With It by Nicky Jam.
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. That's easy. Getting jiggy with it. 850 is you need lip with.
There you go.
Man, I need you to help me, man. I need you to help me so I can get the mic. Hook me up, hook me up. Wheezy cream to the maximum. I can't do it too quick, man.
All right. Round of applause for Nicky Jam getting jiggy with it right there.
But see,
Oh my gosh.
See, no, but you know what? It's just
That's
the rap
tough,
is,
man.
It's quick.
It's a testament to his flow.
It's
Not
really-
many people can rap like Will.
right?
Yeah.
I thought it was easy too.
I was gonna have you on the backup vocals, but I don't know if I could do like the rhymes.
But I could do the bands and the bands and bump, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that was awesome.
That-
You know what I got to talk about before we let you go? I know you got a busy day ahead of you. Is you are a Billboard Latin Music Award finalist for your comeback album, Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
I didn't just tell you. You knew that, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to act like
Yeah,
I didn't know
right?
that. Yeah,
It's like-
I'm trying-
So
No,
how
no,
does
no,
first off, how does that feel? Because obviously that's a record that's very important to you and your life, and to be honored in such a big way.
I think is nice. Is the best thing when they recognize what's going on with your work. You know. So I mean, I've been grateful in Billboards. These last 2 years, I won all the awards, like for 2 years
All
in
of
a
them.
row. So for me to get the album, it means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this year I didn't bring out music. You know what I'm saying? The album is really important for me. So if I win, I'm blessed. I mean, and I love the album. Phoenix was like a life story for me. So it's really important.
That's awesome. Yeah, you're in a good spot right now. You're being honored for your past work, and then you're climbing the charts with the new stuff. So
Beautiful, blessed.
and a budding movie star, it sounds like.
Yeah, man. Will
crazy.
Smith. Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith.
Watch out, Will.
Watch out. I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for you, man.
Once again, Nicky Jam, everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks for stopping by.
God bless you all.